The Atomic Bomb and the Cold War Era. Introduction. The development and use of the atomic bomb during World War II marked a turning point in human history. Its profound impact on global politics and warfare reverberated throughout the Cold War era. This essay explores how the atomic bomb served as a catalyst for the Cold War, influencing international relations, diplomacy, societal perceptions, and the global discourse on nuclear weapons. Catalyst for the Cold War. The atomic bomb played a pivotal role in fueling the nuclear arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union. The development of increasingly powerful nuclear weapons created a competitive atmosphere, with both superpowers striving to outdo each other in terms of destructive capability. Mutual assured destruction, MAD, became a prevailing doctrine during the Cold War. The idea was that if both sides possessed enough nuclear weapons to annihilate each other, neither would risk launching a first strike. This concept, while preventing all-out nuclear war, perpetuated a state of tension and military preparedness between the superpowers. Nuclear weapons significantly influenced international relations and diplomacy during the Cold War era. The concept of nuclear deterrence, wherein the possession of nuclear arsenals was seen as a means to prevent aggression, shaped the strategies of both the United States and the Soviet Union. Brinkmanship, a strategy of pushing a dangerous situation to the brink of disaster to achieve one's goals, was employed in Cold War diplomacy. Crisis management, especially during events like the Cuban Missile Crisis, required delicate negotiations to prevent escalation to nuclear conflict. The threat of nuclear proliferation during the Cold War led to the emergence of the non-proliferation movement. International treaties and agreements, such as the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, NPT, aimed to limit the spread of nuclear weapons and technology. Efforts to prevent additional countries from acquiring nuclear weapons underscored the global recognition of the dangers posed by an expanding nuclear club. The NPT, in particular, sought to promote disarmament among nuclear-armed states while preventing non-nuclear armed states from pursuing nuclear weapons. Societal and cultural impact. The pervasive fear of nuclear war during the Cold War era left an indelible mark on popular culture, literature, and film. Nuclear weapons became a recurring theme in media, reflecting the anxieties of the time. Movies, books, and other forms of media portrayed the consequences of nuclear war, depicting scenarios of devastation and post-apocalyptic survival. This cultural reflection served as a reminder of the ever-present threat and the need for peaceful solutions. The constant threat of nuclear war led to the emergence of the civil defense movement, which aimed to prepare citizens for the possibility of a nuclear attack. Civil defense measures included building bomb shelters, conducting drills, and disseminating informational materials on how to survive a nuclear strike. These efforts had a profound impact on society, with citizens living under the constant psychological burden of the potential for nuclear conflict. While civil defense measures sought to provide a sense of security, they also underscored the grim realities of the Cold War era. Throughout the Cold War and beyond, the quest for peace and nuclear disarmament persisted. International organizations, peace movements, and individual leaders advocated for nuclear abolition, recognizing the catastrophic consequences of nuclear conflict. Efforts to reduce nuclear arsenals and promote peaceful coexistence remained at the forefront of global discourse. The realization that the atomic bomb had forever altered the course of human history fueled a collective desire to prevent a repetition of its horrors. Conclusion. The atomic bomb, with its destructive power and geopolitical implications, served as a catalyst for the Cold War. It fueled the nuclear arms race, shaped international relations and diplomacy, and left an indelible mark on societal perceptions and culture. The constant fear of nuclear war, the quest for peace, and the ethical dilemmas surrounding nuclear weapons became defining elements of the Cold War era. As we reflect on this historical period, we are reminded of the need for continued efforts to prevent the use of nuclear weapons and to ensure a future free from the specter of nuclear devastation.